masters of evil. Don't tear this magazine or wrinkle the pages or get food stains on it. We have a hunch you'll want to save it as a collector's item for a long, long time. While stopping in a jet copter on its flight from the west to New York in answer to a call from the Team Brigade, see the endings of Avengers issue number 5. The Avengers watch their newest member demonstrate the many ways he can use his famous colourful shield. Cap's shield acts as though it's alive. Look at it move. Wow, he's really something. He is controlling it with the magnets he wears on his glove. That whirling shield of yours is like an all-purpose detergent, Cap. Looks like you won't need me back to stop you, pal. You handle that thing like it's part of you. It's looking good. Even the artwork for 1963. You deserve much of the credit, Iron Man, for installing your sub-miniature transistors within the center of my shield. I only designed them, partner. You're the wonder boy who makes them sit up and say uncle. If I had partners like you, innovations like these in my early career, how much more I might have been able to accomplish. The legend tells us your deeds were filled with glory, as it is, Captain America. Check the radio device I put inside it. Here, I'll open it for you, Shellhead. You know something, Blue Eyes? In those oversized hands of yours, Cap's shield looks like a shiny watch fob. But no watch fob ever had mechanisms like those inside. Pardon me. They contain the most advanced communication system I could devise, Wasp. If only Bucky could have been here now to marvel at these scientific wonders. It is not good to dwell upon the past, valiant friend. You must not allow yourself to continually mourn your youthful lost partner. Show him the mail we've received from all over the world, Thor. Maybe that'll cheer him up. They are letters of rejoicing, Captain America, from your friends who are thrilled to learn you are still alive and have joined the Avengers. It's good to know people haven't forgotten, but I'm afraid I can never forget either. Bucky will always live in my memory. Cap, you once said something about me taking his place, and now with the Hulk gone, I know, Rick, your loyalty and trust have been great comfort to me. They've given me the will to go on. But something else has too, a hunger for revenge. On my oath, as an Avenger, I shall devote my life, if need to be, finding the one who caused Bucky's death. Only then will I be able to find peace. But who is the one who caused Bucky's death many years ago? Does he still live? What has become of him? For the answer to those dramatic questions, let us turn our attention to a lone plane flying over an uncharted South American jungle area. I must be mad to fly this perilous route each year, and yet I cannot resist the gold that Zemo pays me for my services. And in an almost inaccessible canyon, the pilot emerges from the one-man plane and slowly approaches a masked monarch seated upon a crude throne. You are on time. This is good. You know the penalty for failing, Zemo. Do you have my supplies? Yes, Zemo. I brought everything you wanted. Then remain motionless. I'll approach you in my own fashion. Sure, Zemo. You're the boss. Whatever you say. Bah! Even in the latest scientific journals which you bring me, there is still no known formula that can remove Adhesive X. Am I doomed to wear this accursed hood forever? You never told me how that hood got my head, Zemo, or why you've hidden in this jungle all these years. And I never shall. I warn you, it is dangerous to pry into Zemo's secrets. Wait, what is this? Is it true? Captain America still lives? You fool! Why didn't you bring this to me sooner? How was I supposed to know what's Captain America to you? Silence! I thought I had gotten rid of both of them forever, but the most dangerous one still lives. Do you hear? He still lives. Suddenly, a fire look comes into the hooded eyes of the masked monarch. Then he begins to speak, hatred ringing in his words, forgetting the presence of the man who stands nearby. He is me being here today, for me wearing this hated hood like a badge of shame. I remember it all as if it were yesterday. I was in my lab in Nazi Germany. I was Hitler's greatest scientist, but I was so hated, even by our own people, that I found it necessary to wear a hood to conceal my identity. If my victims knew who I was, nothing could have saved me from their vengeance. I am the most hated in Europe, but it was worth it to receive the Fuhrer's rewards. I could not remain hidden forever, not from the most powerful, most dreaded enemy of tyranny the world had ever known. One day, when I least expected, he found me, Captain America. I know your latest project, Zemo, an adhesive so strong that nothing can tear it apart, but I'll never let you make a weapon of it for Hitler. Never. Don't throw that shield. No. My shot went wild. His spinning shield struck the vat containing my Adhesive X, shattering it to bits. Still feel the accursed adhesive strike my hood, gluing it to my face, where it has remained all these years, for nothing can pry it loose. So that's the story. That's why you have hidden here ever since. But before coming here, I had my revenge. I found a way to escape, and then I attacked Captain America and his young partner, Bucky. I thought I had destroyed them both. See Avengers #4. But now I must find him again and finish the job. And because you know my secret, only your blind obedience will keep me from slaying you. You shall become my messenger. You must find 3 people for me if you value your life. I'll do it, Zemo. You can count on me. A short time later, at the local headquarters of Rick Jones' Team Brigade. Have the Avengers reached New York yet? We've got to contact them. It's a double red alert emergency. We're trying to get them now. The JFK International Airport reports that they're about to land. What happened, Tom? What is it? Look out the window. You can see for yourself. It's the Black Knight. He's flying over the city, spreading some kind of mysterious adhesive spray. Holy smoke. He's the only one who fought Giant Man a few months back and then escaped. Like a winged wraith, the Black Knight swoops over the startled city, spraying the powerful adhesive foam on everything that moves. This ought to bring the Avengers out on the run as Zemo planned. Within minutes, I've almost paralyzed the city. Shipping can't move. Traffic has halted. Zemo's a genius. My spray is all gone now, so it's up to the other 2. As if in an answer to the Black Knight's last phrase, another menacing figure suddenly appears on the street, melting a steel truck by merely pointing at it. Run! It's the Melter! Melter, rampaging arch villain who has the power to melt all forms of iron, and who almost defeated Iron Man himself not too long ago. Tales of Suspense, issue #47. Back, all of you! You puny weapons can't stop the Melter, and I am more powerful than ever, now since Zemo gave me the ability to melt all forms of metal instead of just iron. Now that their weapons have been melted, I'm free spraying Zemo's Adhesive X at will, and when the Avengers appear, we will be ready for them too. The ground has become like flypaper. Can't get our shoes off it. And who is the third menace summoned by Zemo? None other than the Radioactive Man, the only living human with the power to repel the enchanted Uru hammer of the mighty Thor. This is sure to bring the Avengers into our trap. Pardon me. Zemo wanted revenge on Captain America, but he knew the Avengers would act to protect their newest member. That's why we summoned the Melter, the Black Knight, and me. Each of us will finish the fight we started in the past. leaving him alone to destroy his hated enemy. But before the thought has faded from the radioactive man's brain, the ones he has hoped to trap appear, like 5 fighting furries ready for action. We're just in time. It's the radioactive man. He alone can't be responsible for what's happened to the city, but we'll find a way to get the truth out of him. Back, all of you. Fought him before. Leave him to me. Ah! Surprised, Thor. Have you forgotten that only my radioactive body can repel your hammer? Against me, you're helpless. Now, all I need to do is strike you with Adhesive X and you'll be helpless as any mortal. My hammer may be useless against you, but my speed is still that of a thunder god. You missed. But the spray which misses goes past him to strike the speeding Captain America and Giant Man. My knee, it's pinned to the ground. I can't move. What's going on? I seem to remember from the past, Zemo had such a weapon. He called it Adhesive X. It's impossible, but it could be the answer. He may still be alive. Let's try to figure it out later, Cap. Right now, I've got to free you before it's hardening anymore. But then, halt, Iron Man. Not another move. Haven't you forgotten your old enemy? It's the Melter. Where did he come from? He's the only one with the power to damage my iron armor. But perhaps if I can take him by surprise, didn't expect me to rush towards you with my magnetic repeller in operation, did you? With one fast motion, Iron Man forces the Melter off balance as he also cuts a wide swathe of pavement around the two trapped Avengers. Iron Man, I'll keep the Melter busy while you find a way to free Cap and my oversized heartthrob. What manner of creature are you? Iron Man, see that tow truck ahead? We'll hold on to the tow chains while you drive the truck. It will be like water skiing on dry land. Okay, partners, we'll give it a try. It's working, getting us away from here. Maybe the vibration will jar us loose. I'm afraid not, Cap. This Adhesive X is to stay on us. Say, look, coming towards us. It's the Black Knight. Can't stop in time. Hang on. At that moment, the mighty Thunder God sees the dilemma of his hard-pressed allies. You turn away from me. Are you preparing to flee in defeat, overrated one? I can stay here no longer. The others need my aid. I have no time to bandy words with you. Stay back while I swing my hammer. Look out, I've seen him swing that way before. It means he's about to fly through the air, pulled by his enchanted hammer. No sooner are the Melter's words uttered than Thor proves they are true. I've only a split second in which to act. The Thunder God, coming right toward me. I'll have to use my lance. Careful, Thor. His lance is a dangerous weapon. He can fire all sorts of missiles from it. So, you dare fire your whirling bolus at me, do you? He knocked the lance from my hand before my bolus could wrap around him. I've never seen him with such speed, such power. Quickly to Anthony Stark's town mansion. We'll find a way to free Captain America and Giant Man before they can catch up with us again. Zemo's plan wasn't as perfect as he thought. The Avengers escaped from us. Quiet, you fool. Don't let Zemo hear you. Once he takes command in person, the Avengers will be done for. Look, he's coming. There's his hovercraft. The streets are deserted, Zemo. It's safe for us to land now. You think I'm fearful of other fool? Zemo lands when he pleases. Sorry they got away, Zemo. They were just too fast for us. We'd better pick up their trail before they find a solution for Adhesive X. A solution for Adhesive X? I never thought of that. If anyone can find it, the Avengers can. And if I can steal it from them. With such a solution, I could tear this accursed hood from my head on the streets like a normal man. I must have it. I must. The only way to find the Avengers again is to draw them from their hiding place once more. Now, this is what we'll do. Meantime, at their headquarters, the Avengers feverishly try to remove Adhesive X. We've tried everything, even acetylene torches. Nothing will dilute this adhesive. The adhesive goes right through the fibre. We can't even remove our boots. I have an idea. I'll call the police. I remember a man named Paste Pot Pete. The torch defeated him months ago. He's probably still in jail. He was the world's greatest authority on paste and adhesives. Hello, operator. Get me the police headquarters. This is an Avengers priority call. Moments later, a prisoner is brought into the warden's office. Pete, I have a call for you. There's a certain lady who wants to talk with you. A lady? You may have heard of her. She's the Wasp. This is your chance to do something to reduce your sentence, Pete. If you're smart, you'll take it. I'll do anything to get me out of here sooner. We're stuck. Paste Pot Pete has a super dissolver of his own which he can dissolve any adhesive. It's stored in a warehouse uptown in a metal drum. Someone, write down the address. I'll write it. Wasp, then we'll go get it. Within seconds, the fastest way there is to use my power jets, but I wonder what it's all about. Why should the Melter, the Black Knight, and the Radioactive Man be spreading adhesive all over the city? What can their motive be? Who is the guiding brain behind them? The ironclad adventurer returns to the Avengers headquarters with a heavy metal drum strapped to his back. Cap, Giant Man, he's back. I'm here with the super dissolver. If it works, you'll soon be free. And if it doesn't work, I lugged this blamed thing halfway across the town for nothing except a busted back. Come on, Goldilocks, don't just stand there. Get this gizmo off me. Then once inside, the dissolver is applied to the area containing Adhesive X. At first, there seems to be no reaction, but after a few minutes, it works. I can see the adhesive melting away. You're free. I hope we'll get another chance to tackle the ones who did this. Wasp, get me Paste Pot Pete's full name. I want to remember him in my will. What are we waiting for? Let's go get. Easy, Cap. There's more to this than we think. Giant Man is right. If only we knew the purpose of their attack. What is behind it? Each is a foe. One of us has fought before, and one has almost defeated us. I get it. Each thinks he knows your weaknesses, like the Melter can melt Iron Man's armor. But let's throw them a curve. Let's switch enemies. We'll catch them off guard. Clever plan. If the leader of that trio is who I think it is, I'll have my own enemy all cut out for me. But till then, there is one more thing to do. I'll put through a call to the team brigade. See how quickly he conceives a battle plan, how smoothly he goes into action. It was a lucky day when we added Captain America to the rosters of the Avengers. Meanwhile, Zemo prepares for a new assault upon the city as he refills his Adhesive X containers from the main supply vat aboard his heli hovercraft. Careful with that adhesive, you clumsy fool. Not a drop is to be wasted before I am done with it. Will make the most powerful man on earth. Now, all three of you are to load up Adhesive X cylinders again. You'll give the city another treatment to bring the Avengers to their knees. With our combined powers, we are the evil, Zemo. We can accomplish anything. But the sinister supervillain combo has reckoned without the everyday courage and determination of Rick Jones' Team Brigade. Let me take him, Rick. I'm the biggest. No, it's my job. I'll use the Ranger tactics Cap taught me. Lucky Rick, imagine learning military attack techniques from Captain America himself. I've got to stop Zemo's pilot before he can seal those containers with the adhesive spray. This is it. Okay, Brigaders, move. Empty out those cylinders and replace them with the Paste Pot Pete's super dissolver. Fast. We won't let you down, Rick. Here's where all our teamwork really pays off. All done. Tie up the pilot and let's go. Seconds later, the Masters of Evil grab the cylinders which they think contain Adhesive X. Even the mighty Thor will be helpless before me once his hammer is pasted to the ground. The Avengers won't surprise us again, Zemo. We'll be ready for them this time. Go! Let the world see the awesome power of Zemo, the masked monarch. If only we had thought to band together before, what conquests we would have made. The first to spray the contents of his cylinder is the high-flying Black Knight, totally unaware that he is freeing the city rather than imprisoning it. Something is wrong. Instead of gluing everything to the spot, the spray is freeing those who were trapped before. But how? But before he has time to gather his wits, Thor's hammer. But he was not supposed to be my foe. Captain America was right. By each of us attacking the other's former enemy, we've thrown them off guard. So he dares charge at me? Surprised, Thunder God. You didn't expect my innocent-looking lance is in reality a most deadly arsenal of weapons. I, who almost defeated the towering giant man, have no fear of jousting with you. But no matter what your earthly weapon fires, my whirling hammer can deflect the projectiles with ease. And now, before you can reload, bah! I have no need to reload. I still have weapons enough to deal with you. Weapons, such as this innocent-looking stun ray, effective at close range. Ugh! The irresistible sudden stun sensation causes the mighty Thunder God to lose his balance for a second. He topples back. And now to press my advantage. This paralysis ray will... How did he recover so quickly? You'll never have time to fire that gun. My patience is ended. Then, with those ringing words, the Thunder God attacked. Meanwhile, the next Master of Evil performs his task on foot. Run! It's Radioactive Man! What happened to Zemo's adhesive? The more victims I set free. Take 5, Hotshot. The party's over. I've got to swallow a reducing pill to split. Second, he hurls that cylinder. Giant Man! Now! I took a highly concentrated capsule. I'll shrink so fast he'll think I've vanished. He's gone. Zemo never warned me he had the power to disappear, but he isn't the one I seek. I long to destroy my old enemy, Thor. Now for the second part of my maneuver, I'll seem to spring up behind him. I'm in exactly the right spot. If we planned this right, he'll hurl a radioactive bolt at me. You! Back again! This time I'll make sure you don't escape. Missed him again! But what's that over the fence? Beam struck something. Good work, partner. That took a lot of nerve. Now I'll carry the ball. It worked. This transistor-powered ejector is a device I invented for scientists working in atomic labs to protect them against radiation. As soon as any radiation touches the photoelectric cell, it ejects a rapidly unwinding spool of lead foil, which wraps itself around the source, as you can see. And this inflatable balloon is the type used by the aircraft for years, except that mine is lead coated. Your dangerous radioactivity won't affect it at all. While you dangle up there, waiting for the authorities to free you, you'll have lots of time to meditate about what it means to fool around with the Avengers. You have not won yet, Iron Man. We, the Masters of Evil, are a team. Even as the Avengers, you must defeat all of us, which is impossible. The mysterious melter, he is focusing on that lamppost and making it melt towards me. He was the one foe I didn't want to face. Only he has the power to destroy my armor. The melted lamppost is about to entwine itself about me. I've got to move fast. Only my power jets can save me. Quick thinking, Iron, but you've only gone from the frying pan into the fire. Now I'll strike again. I can't go any higher. His withering beams keep melting the masonry of the condemned building above me. Well, sometimes the only thing to do is plunge right into the thing you fear most. Let's see you prove how good you are, Melter. I'll match my skill against your melting beam. This will be your last challenge. Now, If only he held his beam. Now! I outsmarted him. He did it. Blast you. You put an extra burst of speed, but I'll get you with my next beam. Guess again, Melter. Your blast struck just where I hoped it would. You hit the hydrant behind me, and that high pressure stream of water you released is just what I wanted. Thoroughly drenched, the melter's awesome beam is unable to function, and so, without your melting ability, son, you're just another guy named Joe. The police will take care of you now. Meantime, Giant Man, now reduced his dual role of Ant-Man, pulls himself together after his physical exhausting ordeal of changing size so quickly and so often. The fight's going well, Blue Eyes. What do we do next? Now that we've shaken the cobwebs out, I think we'd better see what happened to Captain America, Jen. Being new to the Avengers, he may need some help. But others are also seeking the costume champion. Among them are the Team Brigade and Dr. Zemo. Come on, Brigaders, we've got to go find Cap and see if there's anything we can... Hey, the young fools who serve as the eyes and ears of the Avengers, eh? Well, my scepter's hypno ray will soon change all of that. Under the influence of the masked monarch's hypnotic ray, Rick Jones and his fellow Team Brigaders become immobile, staring straight ahead with dull, unseeing eyes. We wait your commands, Dr. Zemo. Naturally, soon the entire world will parrot those words to me. But what is this? Why have you been near my master cylinder? The one I personally identified with an X. Suddenly, a glistening, whirling shield knifes through the air as a commanding voice rings out. They'll come to no harm, not while I live. Captain America at last. So it is you, Zemo. How I've prayed for this moment. I thought you were dead. I thought I had rid myself of you forever. I still live, Zemo, and thanks to the Avengers, I still fight. Perhaps you remember how I fight, Zemo. You have good reason to. But I too am a fighter now, accursed one. I've had these many years to learn, to practice, to prepare for this moment if it ever came. See what a karate blow in the hands of a master can do. This is why I fear you no longer, Captain America. This is why Zemo can never lose. It's too bad your skill doesn't match words, you arrogant killer. This is no innocent victim of tyranny you're taunting now. This is Captain America. I was adept at every form of hand-to-hand combat known to man while you were still safe in the laboratory, serving your Nazi masters. Where is your bravado now, Master of Evil? I still remember how you sneered at democracy, how you called Americans soft, timid, too spoiled to fight for freedom. You mocked free men. You boasted of your contempt for liberty. Feel my grip, Zemo. It's the grip of a free man. Look into my eyes, tyrant. They're the eyes of a man who would die for liberty. The world must never again make the fatal error of mistaking compassion for weakness, and while I live, it won't. All the forgotten in the turmoil, Zemo's pilot frees himself of his bonds and strikes at the masked Avenger from behind. Zemo will reward me handsomely for this, but the almost legendary fighting reflexes of Captain America, owned in battle, tempered in 1,000 crusades, make him swiftly serve as he hears the pistols' hammers clicking, so that deadly bullet merely grazes his skull. A new danger behind me. Oh, good work. Quickly, we must escape. What about your allies? The police won't hold them forever. Sooner or later, we'll rejoin forces. Now, come. But first, let me finish Captain America for good. You were right, Hank. Honey, we are needed here. Grab that now, Jan. You know what to do. I'll shoot that accursed fighter for freedom now while he's helpless. This is your way, isn't it, Zemo? They're not a second too soon. The nail deflected the bullet just enough. Now it's up to my blue-eyed partner. And then, before the merciless pilot can fire a second shot, Giant Man, where'd you come from? The stalk brought me. I hand over that pop gun. No, no, you'll never get me. I won't let you. Why does every criminal cornball I meet want to end up playing tag? You're making me angry. I just had my costume cleaned. Well, if he's determined to make a run for it, I've got a few new maneuvers I've been wanting to try out. When a fella my size travels, I can make up lots better time up here on the rooftops. Ha! I escaped him, Zemo. Those who fight for justice can always be defeated. All right, sweetie, the party's over. Anyone around my base, is it? He's all yours, boys. Look out, here comes the Black Knight again. Who's that on the saddle with him? Here's a friend of yours, with the fight knocked out of him. I think he'd appreciate a nice long rest in some quiet jail. Nice going, Thor. Say, look over there. Isn't that Zemo's heli hovercraft? It's rising into the air. That means we've failed. If he escapes, our victory is just a hollow one. Iron Man, Zemo just took off. We've got to go after him. That won't be necessary, my friend. He won't get very far. We took care of that. I'll get these courageous team brigaders out of their hypnotic state by means of my whirling palm signaler, Cap. Meantime, you explain things to our king-sized buddy. Say, what's going on? I feel like I'm just waking up from a long nap. Explain what things? Isn't Zemo in that ship? If not, who is it? Oh, he's in there, all right. But he thought he had taken a cylinder of Paste Pot Pete's super dissolver with him so that he could finally get his hood off after all these years. This is the vial which he thought he took. But if you have the cylinder, what did Zemo take? Another one, a very special one that Rick's team brigade switched with the genuine after they marked theirs with an X also. The one Zemo grabbed was filled with tear gas, and by the way the ship looks now, I'd guess he just opened it. The police will pick him up easily enough when he lands. They've already been alerted. Gosh, Thor, you're going to keep the Black Knight winged horse. I can't, Rick. Even though he's a prisoner, it's still his by law. We'll have our hands full if he ever gets released and claims it again. Oh, stop looking so worried, all of you. You know the only thing you like better than fight is talking about it afterwards. If you have a slight suspicion that we haven't seen the last of Zemo and his Masters of Evil, you just may be right. This story was only a warm-up to whet your appetite. The main course comes later, so join us next-ish for more surprises with America's most uninhabited, unabashed, unforgettable team, the adventure-seeking Avengers. The end. Well, guys, that was a good one. What did you think of it? I've really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll catch you on issue number 7. Until next time, peace.